Hello, hello. So for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do the linked double crochet. So I've previously covered the half double crochet version of this, so I figured we'd cover all of our bases and cover the double crochet version. Absolutely stunning. It is a very, very thick stitch, so not a lot of gaps. It is reversible, and it is so easy to work, guys. Let's do it together. All right, so for this tutorial, we're working with a medium or worsted weight acrylic yarn and a 5.5 millimeter hook. To start the linked double crochet, we are going to work a slip knot, and then we are going to chain any amount of chains you want. So there's no multiple you have to work, however many you want. I'm going to work 15, and then I will meet you at the end and show you how to work row 1. So there I am working my 15th chain. To work row 1, we're not going to keep it where you can see the V's. We're going to turn our work over, and we're going to be working into these back bars here. So to start row 1, we're going to skip our very first back bar or chain, and into our second, we are going to insert our hook. Then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull up a loop. And we're going to repeat that into the very next chain also. So again, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. To finish this off, we're going to finish it just like we would a regular double crochet. We will yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the final 2. So that's how the first stitch of the row is worked. The rest of them are worked differently than the first, but the rest will be repeated across. So I'm just going to quickly show you. When we're looking at our very first stitch that we created, there's this bar here that's going to be on every single stitch across, and that's going to be where we work our first yarn over, pull up a loop. Let me show you. So for this stitch, we will insert our hook through that bar, so just underneath that bar like this. Then we're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, and that replaces the yarn over of the double crochet, and that's what's going to link this in the next stitch. So then we're going to find our next chain, and then we're going to insert our hook. We will yarn over and pull up a loop, leaving us with 3. Then we will yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that's the stitch we will repeat across. So that's the linked double crochet. Let me show you one more time. Find that bar here, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, find your next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we're going to finish it off like a regular double crochet. So we're going to work that all the way across, and I will meet you here at the end, and then I will show you how to work row 2. So I'm just going to finish up row 1 here, and that's just working your final linked double crochet. And then when you're done row 1, you will have something that looks like this. So you can see the double crochet stitches here, and then this bar is the linked part. So that's what's linking the double crochets. Normally on a row like this with just double crochets, you'd be able to see like a gap in between them. That bar, or working through that middle loop, is what's linking them to create this stitch. So let's work row 2 now. To start off row 2, just before we start, it is the repeated row. So this row, row 2, will be repeated for however long you want your project to be, or however long your project calls for. So to start it off, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to turn our work around. So this here is the first chain, and that's the second chain from our hook. So from the second chain of our hook, we will insert our hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. And then we're going to find our first stitch, and we're going to do the same thing into our first stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. This will leave you with 3 on your hook. You will yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So just like row 1, the first stitch is just the first stitch. All of the other stitches will be the same, and this is how they're worked. Similarly to row 1, we're going to find that middle bar to work through, so this bar here. And you're just going to work it just like row 1. You're going to insert your hook through that bar, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then find your next stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then complete it like you would a regular double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So again, this little middle bar here is what is linking your double crochets. So as you're working that, it's replacing the yarn over that you would do at the beginning of the double crochet, and then you work into your next stitch, and then you're just finishing it like a double crochet. That middle bar is what is linking them across. So you can see it here, and there it is there. So that is what's linking your double crochets. So again, row 2 is the repeated row. Complete this row, and I will meet you at the end and show you just how to finish it off. All right, so I'm just finishing up row 2, and we'll just finish it off with a linked double crochet into that last stitch. And you're going to have something that looks like this. So you can really see the linking part. If you turn it over, you can see where it was linked on the other side. So it's a relatively reversible stitch. I'm going to work a couple more rows just so you can see a bigger swatch. All right, so here I am. I'm just going to finish up this larger sample swatch here. I'm working my final linked double crochet. And then you can really see how absolutely stunning this stitch is. So it's so thick, like there's no gaps in between it. It has this beautiful lined texture on it. It's reversible in the sense that it's like 99% similar on both sides. So stunning. This is the linked double crochet, and I really hope that this tutorial helped you guys figure it out.